here's another post that you posted. If I were to write that book that you've been saying I must write, Anthony Harvey and Cecil Wood would definitely be in it, including their wives.
Yes.
In life, we meet people for reasons, and they become a huge influence in our lives.
Yes.
My friends and family may know them, but I owe a huge debt of gratitude to them.
Yes.
Not necessarily focusing on Anthony, but I'm sure that there are people that have played a significant role in terms of your business development and your leadership development. Would you name any of those people?
I want to talk about the ones I wrote about because it's white people. It's very, very important because sometimes we create this facade of the vet gevaar and we create this false brand that
every white person is an enemy.
We are radical, we are transformation, we are economy, and white people are enemies. No, Chief, I was supported. Let me just dramatize it to you. The people who paid for my matric dance or party outfit, it's a white Christian family. The people who paid for my Bible school fees, it's white people. They, in fact, I regret it because they were saying, go study law. Don't leave this theology thing. It's not going to help you. You know, they were even prepared to take me to Rhodes those days because they were largely English-speaking people. Some of them would have been what in the South African context then liberal in approach. So liberals loved Rhodes University more than UPE because UPE was seen with fragrance of Afrikaner. Because I remember, I mean, UPE, we all know it was a Broederbond academic institution. So they wanted me to go to Rhodes to go study law. So they paid for it. There's weekends where I didn't have money. Anthony Harvey and Julie, Chief, they bought me roll-on sprays. They bought me socks and techies. I was at Loiso High School then. The guy that linked me with some of my network in the suburbs then was a doctor who used to work at Livingstone Hospital. Dr. Goodenough, his son, used to be a journalist, a very progressive journalist for the Daily Dispatch pre-1994. These are white people that really, groomed me. And I think that, talking about influences, they've really influenced how I see things in life. You know, this thing of sleepovers that our kids do now. We did it in the 90s. And we learned to do certain things a particular way, frame thinking in a particular way, because white people, we know have always been advantaged in an economic sense. So they were doing other things the right way. You know, all my children grew up in the Grahamstown Arts Festival. It's the white guys who used to take me with their families to go to the Grahamstown Arts Festival to perform at the Fringe, as shows at the festival. So I've got a lot of white people in the Christian community that have played an important role in my life, and I continue to be indebted to them. White people were not allowed to come to the township. We would have a church service, my brother. It would finish late. They would come and drop me off. You know, when you come through Empilweni Hospital, there used to be barricades during the state of emergency. They would not be allowed to go, but they would insist whether they go through the Doranginza side or whether they go to the Strondale and be in the township and face the risk. One of them, in fact, Gordon Cowie, was staying in Bluewater Bay. He was going to New Brighton to drop my friend, Pumzile. Pumzile used to stay in Mtimka, you know. He was stoned those days. Gordon Cowie, may his soul rest in peace. He didn't die from the stoning. He got later because he was physically not well. So most of them paid the price of pushing. Again, that influence I talked about earlier on in Christian terms is called ecumenism, contextual theology.
It's called what? Ecumenism?
So you got what's called in theology ecumenism, so meaning the unity of the body of Christ. So whether you're Catholic, Seventh-day Adventist, we are one in the body of Christ. So they didn't really bother whether, remember the people who were very much progressive were Catholics, were Anglicans in the struggle, right? And then you had people who, Methodists, I must never forget Methodists. And then you had people in the charismatic movement, like these guys I'm mentioning, who paid the price. Anthony Harvey, he was the head of the emergency services. He's the first guy to tell white people to go to pickups in the township.
Sure.
He paid the price for it because it was not allowed from from the provincial government of that time. A policy. Black guys needed to go fetch black people, and white medical emergency staff pick up white people in white areas. These are guys that did that, sort of thing. So I may not talk to them often. I may not see them. We talk a lot on social media now to update each other. These are the guys who helped me when I got married.
Wow.
So I'm forever grateful and understanding the power of being supported by others.
Yeah.
This is why I was saying too, it's important for me when I condition myself in a day to open that door for others in my life. It may be a smile. May not be necessarily a pair of socks. It may be a smile. It may be a how are you, how's your day?
Yeah.
So say, keep it up, my man.
Yeah.
Some of the young people here at the TV channel, we talk about books. So it's because others have really helped me, and I'm really big on it. And this one was special because it's white people, and I needed people to know about it.
Yeah.